Hello and welcome to another stream here on Behance and YouTube. Whoa! My name is Anna Daviscourt. I am a children's book illustrator. This is my best friend Anthony Sims. He is the chat reader, as well as a toy photographer and retoucher, jack of all trades. Wait, Jake of all trades. That's what we came up with last time.
Jake. He's not here yet. At least I don't think he is.
Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, wait, I have to go back to the beginning of the chat. Muhammad gets the gold star. Woo, 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 you did it. Thank you guys so much for holding in. There is so much going on the technical side of YouTube and Behance now. So thanks for sticking with us. Today we're going to be back in Fresco for our painting of the animal and fruit, like, duology. I don't know what to call it. I've been doing a bunch of pieces in Fresco where it's like abstract and colorful and very textural. And if you know Fresco, you know that the brushes are all about texture. They're lovely. So I would highly encourage you to try out Fresco if you haven't yet. It's amazing. It's even on desktop. But today I'm going to be using the iPad. Whoa! There's a sneak preview of what I've done so far.
A sneak preview?
Yes, because I worked on this between last stream and this stream, and I still have so much I want to change and do. So it'll be a transformative kind of stream where we like figure a bunch of stuff out all together. So if you're ready to hop into it, let's go. Whoop! Oh yeah. All right, so the idea for this piece is we have a few lizardy friends, so these like green blurs. Here, I'll circle them. I have to get reacquainted. I haven't drawn in Fresco today. So we've got lizard boy number 1, lizard friend number 2, and little lizard lady is over here, number 3, hiding among the bananas. And so I've done cats and oranges, mice and apples, dog and strawberries, and so now it's lizard and bananas. What was the lizard called? Like a gold dust
gecko. Or was it gold day dust gecko?
No, I think it was gold dust day gecko. I think.
Yeah, I think that is right.
They're beautiful. We saw them.
I wonder
in
if
Hawaii.
There's like a silver dirt night gecko.
Absolutely there is, or should be. Go discover it quick. So I flattened all the layers just because that's what I like to do after a while. And
squash them right down. I was actually, not to interrupt you, but
Please,
Procreate was talking about enhancing the amount of layers they have in the new iPad with the M1 chip to something that it was like 4 times bigger than what they had in the past. Do you know the limit of layers on Fresco and why you would need that many? Because it seems like you do squash yours down.
Why you would need that many? Sir, there is no upper limits to the amount of layers
for you,
that
I feel like you don't ever go above like 30.
I mean, I do. A lot of times, yeah. I used to not have, like, in Fresco, when you're done with a piece, you can export a time lapse. And I used to like want to gather that kind of process stuff, but not do all the work of like. If you have ever done a screen capture and made it faster, you'll find that there are tons of gaps where you're like holding the stylus above it and thinking about what you're doing, and it's really annoying to have to go through and edit those pieces out. Anyways, so when I wanted to show process but was really lazy about it, I would save out folders of all of the layers that I had created thus far and then duplicate it and work from there. And then I would build up 5 million layers. And eventually I started collapsing them. But at first I was very irresponsible and was just like, this is a laggy file. I wonder why. But I don't even know what the upper limit is of Fresco because I don't think I've reached it. It's true I'm not the most layer heavy. I think other people are definitely more like, I have to have my layers always. And I'm like...
I do get into like over 100 layers easily.
Really?
My base file that I start out with has like 5 folders automatically built into it with folders and layers inside of each of those. Like, yeah.
That is impressive.
I am layer intense. But on programs like Fresco for drawing, I don't think I would be that intense. I think I'm just that particular with the setup in like the retouching world, but
totally.
I think I would be like you if it wasn't going to be a motion piece and just squash it down. Maybe have like 10 max, I guess. That's what I would think I would do.
I think
Of
having
like
the ability
delineating
to do as many as you
foreground,
want.
background,
Right.
midground with like maybe a few layers for each.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't assume it would go past that. But yeah, interesting to see how each artist sets up their workflow.
For sure. It's one of the most fascinating things to me. I think one of the things that makes me squish them down real fast is I do a lot of adjustments where it's like, or I should say blend modes. So you do a soft light layer over everything, and then it's like, okay, if you have 17 layers and it's over everything, do you really want to duplicate, clip, you know, like to every single of those 17 layers? Or do you want to just flatten it all down and not care?
Yeah,
It
that
depends.
sounds like great.
It does.
For the work that I do, we're like totally non-destructive. You could take
Yeah.
every single element away from what you did. Lighting's on one layer, colors on another. You've got the background and the model separated in their own thing, retouch on its own layer. It's so delineated.
Yeah, very opposite. But also that gives you extreme power, especially if you're doing things for clients. Like I don't work like this for clients ever, but I think that client work inherently looks different because of it as well, which is like a pro or a con, depends on, you know, how you feel about it. I always think that my personal work is the work that I enjoy looking at most, because I think I also enjoy making it. So I don't know. But I think that is part of the artist journey, is just kind of figuring out what works best for you. And if it is like, oh, you have to not use layers, and even for client work, it hurts your brain to do that, then I guess you're just more of a fine art kind of person, and then you'd have to like let your clients know, like, there is no layered option of this. You don't get
none
that.
whatsoever. you gotta tell me up front if you need that.
And I'll still say no. No, I think it is a good thing to be flexible for sure. But like, if you're doing traditional art, you don't get the option of layers unless you're doing like collage, I guess. But
well, I don't know. They do those X-rays of Da Vinci's things. They're like, look at all the layers. There's a whole other painting under here.
But the client doesn't get those. So
who is the client nowadays for Da Vinci? The world.
Patrons, rich aristocrats who want to either launder their money through paintings or just want to show their status through getting their ceiling painted, you know? Stuff like that.
Neato.
Or churches. There's a lot of religious art going on.
Basilica type of thing?
That, and I mean, all the paintings of Jesus. Do you remember all of the like crucifixion paintings that we went over in art history? 5 million. Europe was lousy with them. They're like, oh yeah, this is the crucifixion for this artist, this art. Like every one of them had like their one. I'm
right.
Like, whoa,
kinda
okay.
like the Virgin Mary.
Well, it's kind of like draw this in your style, but it was always crucifixion.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not fan fiction. It's crucifixion. Oh God, sorry, that was inappropriate. But
a little dark. I appreciate the wordplay, though.
Yeah, I hope you all do.
I think that's been around for a while, though.
Of
Just
course,
like draw
yeah,
this
yeah.
in your style, because there's so many pieces from, like the Mona Lisa. Everyone's made a riff off of that.
Do you remember one of our friends' dad did a complete recreation of Mona Lisa, like just paint stroke for paint stroke, traditionally, like made it. How crazy!
Wait, someone we knew?
Yeah, their dad.
Someone we knew's dad. Who?
Yes. I'm not gonna say their name on stream.
Well, give me a hint other than that very specific story about who this person is.
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't remember at all.
By the way, I see that Shauna's in the chat. Whoop whoop! Thank you so
Shauna's in
much
the
for being
chat.
here. I hope you're feeling really good. Shauna just got the second vaccine, had a trip of it, so I really hope you're feeling good. Speaking of which, James and I, James got his second vaccine this morning. Whoop, 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 whoop. And so far, no side effects. So we'll see how it goes.
Sammy got hers yesterday.
Oh my gosh, how exciting! Oof,
And
it's happening.
no side effects.
That's amazing.
There's balance in the world.
Thank goodness.
Ashley and I were
Knocked on your tushy.
feeling all the effects. But Sammy and James, not a one.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
we took one for the karma team, I guess.
Karma team. I'm giving all I can.
Carmotine kind of sounds like a vitamin ingredient. Or a vitamin.
Makes me think of like Karma Teen, where it's like Teen Titans or something, but their name is Karma.
Maybe I'm thinking creatine.
Creatine powder, yeah, that's protein
Carmotine.
thing. Carmotine, duh.
Yeah, duh. Mercurial says the kitties are great. Thank you very much for asking.
What? Kitties?
You know, Mercurial has cats.
Yeah, they're doing great.
I'm just letting you know.
So
yeah,
glad.
their cats are great.
Did you ask?
I did.
Okay,
Alessandra
good.
says, OMG, and I remember that too in all of the art history classes. And D. Ross says, thanks for the shout outs. And Shauna says, I'm feeling much better. Was a bit nauseous yesterday morning, and today I'm all good. Still a bit tired, but overall good. It took about 3 to 4 days post-shot to go back to normal. And Alessandra says, my partner got his second shot today too.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And Tim in the chat, Mo Best, you know the one.
Oh my gosh, Tim, what's up?
Karma Team is not as great as
No, it's
Karma
greater
Tim.
than.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, greater than it's eating it. Remember?
Oh yeah, right. It's not the L. God, I'm bad at math.
I like that you're like left or right. I'm bad at math. What?
Which one? Oh yeah, that didn't make sense.
Nope, but we love you anyway, bud.
And that's why I'm a photographer, kinda.
Hey Tim, thanks for popping in. How are you? You having a good day? Are you I don't know, having bread? Is that what we talked about last time?
Bread?
Yeah, we were in coffee chat, and Wade always brings up the bread that I owe him. And so we were all talking about bread. I don't know if everybody caught on to that, but it was it's a fun thing. Oh, and as a joke, Wade is banned from the stream forever. So if you see him,
this was a recent coffee break thing, right?
Yeah,
was it this past Wednesday?
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Lurking like last time.
Remember to drink water, everybody. But
Wait,
that
what
is
was the
totally
main
a
topic of
joke.
discussion?
Wade is not banned.
Yeah, Wade's the best. Well, not the Mo best, but
I
he's out there.
mean, close.
What was the main topic of discussion? Because last time it was Google I/O.
Oh golly, they're every topic of discussion. But you know what's gonna be next? Coffee break discussion. I will force it. Is this simulcasting technique? Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody about it. Be like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's free! How exciting!
Was there a page that you could donate?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah. And
we should share that link.
Absolutely.
Maybe donate to it if this all goes pretty steady.
I think honestly, it's already worth it. I'm just like, how did you, out of your free time, do this? This is amazing. Yeah. They even actively make it better every time. By the way, you guys, this has been an ongoing journey. So if you don't know what we're talking about, it's just about simulcasting to YouTube and Behance at the same time. Somebody made a plugin for OBS that makes it work really easily. And they not only made the plugin, they've been actively upgrading it every time. So it used to be like, okay, you have to go in, add the file to like your OBS plugins folder and like manually like drag things over and stuff like that, and they just like streamlined it completely to be like, oh yeah, you press a button, it's done. And then every time now when you open OBS, there's just another little menu on the left, and it says add new target, and you get to put in the stream key for whatever place you want to put in.
Can you show it? Would it?
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me try dragging it. Oh, I think Fresco always wants to be on top, so I'm going to drag that off. And we can show Anthony's beautiful Venusaur. If you want to see more of Anthony's works, all of the links are down below. And then we've got...
Yeah, I just posted the final photo, the alternate photos, and the BTS video on Behance, if anybody wants to check that out.
Heck
Check it out!
So this is OBS, how we stream. Profile. Also, OBS is completely free, so thank you, OBS, for being here.
Yeah, we also OBS Ninja, and then this plugin that you found.
There's just so much free stuff that people have put out for streaming. It's amazing.
Tim is already like, I need that plugin.
Absolutely, yeah. It's by Sora Yuki, and if you... just Google that, you may find it, but I definitely need to drop a link in the Discord. I've just been so busy today that I haven't gotten to do it, but I will. After the stream, I will. Anthony, this is my promise of what I'll do after the stream.
I was going to do it now. What was her name?
Sora Yuki. But I don't want to do it unless I can confirm the page. so that nobody gets like a fake page or anything like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it offers this ability for like YouTube and Behance. All you have to do is like modify and then put in the stream keys. That's it. And then it takes every setting that you have in OBS, everything that's going out, just goes out to 2 different places. Maybe, I mean, we could do more for sure. We might try 3 sometime. I don't know. This is the disclaimer though. I don't know exactly what it's doing. As in, I don't know if it's harder on the CPU to do this or whatever, because I've heard that using service like Restream or Aircast or something like that, it does the same thing, but they do it with their servers and stuff. I don't know a lot about it. I just pressed a button. So anyways, yeah, it may be a load on your computer. I'm not sure. My computer is very powerful and it does 5 million things, so I just gave it one more, like 5 million and one. Can you do that? And
5
it's
million
doing
and
it.
one. I sent you a link to what I think it is. Do you want to look at it real quick? And
Is
if it's
it
not,
Discord?
yeah, on Discord. If it's not the right one, we could do it after the stream. But
Absolutely.
I figured if this is it, we could share.
All right, I'm trusting your link.
No, don't trust my link. You're supposed to be
Yeah,
looking at
that's the
it to
correct
see if
one.
it's
Yeah. So all you have to do is there's on the right side of the page it says go to download, and that will get you to the list of updates of like all the different things that they've done. And I just did the most recent one. So there you go.
I'm gonna put it on the Resources Galore Discord channel.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
And I posted a link in the chat to Tim if you want to check that out. And also, speaking of cats, Mercurial says, actually, I do generally just walk into a room and announce that my cats are great. And then Hillary Hubbard says, haha,
Hello,
same
my cats are
Mercurial.
like
And Tim had said, bread day is always a good day. Sometimes
Heck
I go
yeah.
through a phase where toasted bread with butter is just the tastiest thing ever.
I believe, yes, I agree. I believe you. And oh my gosh, there's just something about toast that's magical. Do you make your own bread ever? Because I'll tell you what, adds to magic.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you hot. Propane.
Tim says about the OBS plugin, looks like it has 2 options. Either use the same encoder or re-encode it.
Oh, I don't know what I did.
It worked.
It worked.
It's working.
It's
working.
By the way, I'm adding, this is a soft light layer to mess with the colors some more. And I'm just fighting this piece a little bit with the colors. I'm not sure if I love them. So I'm just gonna, this is part of the process. You just kind of gotta zhuzh it. Like,
Spell
these aren't
zhuzh.
green enough. I want more green.
Zhuzh. That's
I'm
Yiddish,
slowing
right?
down. I'm slowing down. Oh, I have no idea.
I think it's Z-H-U-H.
Now I'm
Is
adding
that
the
right?
watercolor brush.
Zhuzh. Oh, it's Z-H-U-Z-H.
Wait,
What's the Z?
Z-H-U-Z-H.
Z-H. Or, alternatively, Z-H-O-O-S-H. Like, zhush.
All I know is I like it. That's it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What do you guys think of this piece? Tell me your opinions.
I like it. I like it a lot more than where it was at yesterday,
Oh, that's good.
Wednesday.
Whatever day it was, you know, time is an enigma. Whoa.
It's going to be super cute when you put those big blue dots on that foreground ones behind.
There are red stripy dots. They're like claw
Is that
marks. Remember?
Claw marks?
And they have the blue eyeshadow. It's like on they have like a little eyelid circle on their eyes, and the top of it's blue, which will be really fun. The lizards will be fun, but it's one of those, like, you gotta figure out the rest of the composition first, because I've changed their positioning 5 million times, so putting any work into that right now is, like, kind of wasted. Potentially.
Uriel says, all the time I make my own bread.
Yes, Uriel! That's awesome. Also, what's your favorite kind of bread to make? I have been enjoying the sourdough very much. Sometimes I actually crave just making it, which is very weird. Like, I could, you know, I don't have to eat it right now, but, like, I need to make it. Need? Red pun. Thanks for that.
Tim, or Mercurio says, Cece is very bad at spelling. And Tim says, the inner machinations?
Yeah.
The inner machinations of Cece's mind are an enigma.
Absolutely. It's just making up its own dialogue. It's like the AI is talking to each other, but like using our words. What if it just started talking without us talking? It was just like...
We're teaching it how to. It's going to sound so stupid. Alessandra says, Anna, did you change the lizard? It looks different, or maybe I'm seeing things.
Oh, everything's different. Yeah, we should... Oh, I don't have the old version to show, but if you look at the last stream, you'll see how different not only the lizard, but the layout was. It's all over the place. By the way, I need to, I think, make this guy a little lighter. Oh, wait, whoops.
Uriel says sourdough or banana nut with cranberries.
Ooh.
That sounds fancy.
So fancy. I love it, though. Not all fancy things I love, but I think that one would definitely be a thing.
I remembered something. I'll tell you later.
Oh. I love it when Anthony remembers something. By the way, Anthony's birthday is coming up. Is everybody ready? Do you have your presents, like, ordered? Because, like, he's expecting them.
Same question to you, Anna. I think, yeah, that might have just been an announcement for you to remind yourself.
Listen to yourself. Remember who you are. You are the gift giver and the one true king.
Because I'm not one of those people that's all humble and like, you don't have to get me anything.
Anthony is very hard to please.
One of my love languages is gift giving, and it's like, if I don't get one from you,
you hate me, and I hate you too. Bye. He's not really that bad, but it is a thing.
I'll just guilt trip you until something happens.
It's a small price to pay for a friend like Anthony.
Oh, a friend like me. Woo!
Oh my gosh, you're just like a genie. You grant wishes.
That's right. That's right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch that again. I don't remember the guttural noises.
I mean.
And that's my language.
How could you forget the guttural noises? It's our thing.
Alessandra says, oh, I liked that lizard, LOL. It will be missed by me, but haha, this looks nice too.
Thank you. I'm glad you like some of it. That's totally fine. With all the pieces, we don't have to agree on things, and that's like the beauty of it. Especially if one of the best things I could do with all of the streaming and stuff, it's not making artwork, it's not creating a community. Who cares? No, it's all about inspiring you. So if there's something that you're like, oh, she did this, but I would have done that, just do it. Like, I want to see your lizard. Golden Dust Day lizard, right? Gecko, I think.
Gecko.
They're amazing. You should draw at least 10. So, like, get to it.
Well, you've got 7 more to go then.
I have drawn many, sir. They
just in general.
Yes.
I don't know if that's great.
What?
To say about the geckos.
Why? Why not? What's wrong with that?
That they withered on the vine.
That's fine. It's fine. I like this blue.
Okay. Mercurial asks, Tim, do you know if the multiple RTMP output
how you
plugin
do simulcasting? Yeah.
output plugin would double the data usage? And Tim said, yes, since you will be sending 2 streams. To save data usage, you have to use a service like restream.io.
There we go.
And Mercurial says, got it. Thank you, Tim. I have a data cap for now, so maybe I don't need to send 2 places yet. LOL.
Exactly. I think we are just like testing it right now. So if we learn anything where it's like, oh, it way overloaded, whatever, like I will tell you. So far my computer seems to be handling it. I don't know, but I would take Tim's word over anything I've ever said in my life. So just listen to Tim. That's what you need to learn. Listen to Tim always.
Is your internet unlimited?
Well, we're not. It's you're thinking bandwidth. It's all about how much. It's not like how much internet I use is how much I get charged.
Oh, okay.
It's just I get charged for the speed of the internet that I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of this correctly? I always feel like
Mercurio is saying that I have a data cap for now, and I think that's internet cap, like a data cap. Like you could only
I get that for like phones
upload
and stuff, but for
so much, or download so much.
Like I think of data as like when you're on the go and you can't have connection to Wi-Fi, you're using data, right?
Yeah, like LTE or 5G or
yeah. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, just says I have a data cap for now. I know on my cell phone it only goes to what is it, like 2 gigabytes of LTE or 5G data before they start charging me more money.
Right. But that's not
because I'm not on an unlimited plan. That's not my computer, no, because we use CenturyLink for our internet provider, and I think we have like no data cap on it.
I've never heard of a data cap on Wi-Fi, so I don't know if it's quite the same thing, but yeah.
Mercurial says some plans only allow, say, 1280 gigabyte a month. I would check. This is on the internet from my cable ISP.
Things I don't know.
But things we will learn if we're doing the stream multiple times a month, and then Anna's internet bill suddenly is like, oh, you owe us $100 extra for breaking your data cap.
Not at all how our internet works.
That's how the internet works for some people.
It's not how ours works. I know that for a fact. Trust me. I would
so it's unlimited.
Charged so much if it was because of like, streaming would be impossible. Like how? No. It's just a suck of internet. Like, okay, well, nobody else be on it.
I'd say
I got all the internet.
Other than my cell phone, we might have had an internet cap, but that was years ago, I think.
Yeah, I don't know ever like limiting how much internet I use other than on my phone. So that's all I'm saying. But like we only learn through asking questions. So if I am asking stupid questions, first of all, sorry, but also it's the only way we learn. So I would be very curious, and please educate me on anything that seems like you don't know what you're talking about, do you? And I'm like, nope. Please tell me how.
Yeah, kind of like since L was on the left, that's why it's greater than math.
You're really good at math, Anthony.
I don't know what I'm talking about is what I'm trying to say.
You said it well.
Thank you.
You said it and you wrote it down. So I learned from you.
Do, boop. Tim says...
Turns into Betty Boop.
Tim says 1280 gigabytes per month isn't too bad at all. That's 1.0 terabytes per month. 1.2 terabytes per month.
I'd go through that in a day.
Would you?
I don't know. I just like to brag about things.
Neat. How you know karate?
Oh my gosh, I do. No, I don't.
Teach me after school at the bus stop, huh?
The story behind that is that I taught a kid karate and I didn't know it. It was in elementary school. Okay, I like to lie about things.
Bragging, lying.
Now I'm like,
I'm starting
nothing.
to feel humble about forcing you to buy me a birthday present.
Humble?
Yeah. You're way worse than I am.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Was that ever a question? What? Everybody knows who the good one is, right? It's Anthony.
It's James.
He knows math.
It's not me or Anna.
Right now, it wavers. Like, the moral worth of a person. These listeners
what was that movie?
So goofy.
The Moral Worth of a Person. That's The Good Place.
Yeah, I love The Good Place. You know, every time I think about The Good Place, I love it more. And I'm just like, that, even if people love that show, I still feel like it was underrated. Like, just enjoy that show. It's so good.
I still haven't watched the last episode. I know. It's on Netflix now, right?
I can't remember. Yeah, sure. It's on something. We have 5 million streaming things.
The last I was watching it was streaming exclusively on Peacock.
Oh, God. That's one of them that I don't have. It's true.
So we signed up.
I can't do it.
We signed up for a trial, and you could only watch so many episodes on a trial. So we had to use dummy emails to get through the final season. But I never saw the last episode.
It's definitely not on Peacock right now because we just rewatched it fairly recently. So definitely watch the last season because you need to like catch up to where they are again. It's so good, Anthony. It's so good.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I watched all of it except for the last episode.
I know, but it's better after you see the last episode. Like all of it becomes
so
better.
Anna's recommendation: just watch the last episode and then start from season 1.
No, I'm saying starts from season 1, watch the entire show through in order, and also watch the last episode. I know, mind blowing, but you should do it. Just
Wouldn't
trust
it
me.
be a crazy experiment, though, to watch the last couple of episodes first and then go through the whole thing? There would be so many less twists. You would know. That would put you in like...
But they'd be more confusing, which is great.
You would be almost the narrator or like the narrator in the situation where like you know sometimes where the story's going.
Well,
more
like,
than
you
the
could
characters
pop up
do.
and be like, that was a lie.
You know it's coming.
Well, that's
So
the thing is
the story is now their reactions, and
if you've ever accidentally popped into an episode of something and you're like, I have no idea what's going on, it's not that you're like, oh yeah, I could watch this and remember everything and it's all spoiled for me. It's more like that was confusing and now it's mildly like, okay, I remember this moment. So it sapped a little bit of the vibrance from it, but it puts a lot more sense into it. So you're just like, I'm no longer confused, but I also didn't fully enjoy that moment because I was thinking about how I saw it before. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it, because I have every once in a while experienced something where it's like, oh, I saw a middle episode, I don't know, 2 years ago, and then I rewatched the entire thing, and it's like, context helps.
Jake says, I can't stay, but I had to stop by and say hi real quick.
Jake.
I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
Jake of all trades, what's up? How you doing? I mean, bye. We're gonna have a great weekend. What is this weekend? This is the end of May. Oh,
It's Memorial Day weekend, so it's like a 3-day
Why?
weekend for a lot of people.
I have enjoyed May. I actually was looking back at my art files. I do them by month, and I've been more productive in May than like the last year of months. So it was a good one. I hope June's even better. And next week is James's birthday on Thursday.
And you're hosting a live stream that day.
Yeah, on Wednesday and Thursday I'm hosting Adobe Live. Yay! How exciting!
Yay.
I'm going to be hosting. Oh golly, I'm trying to remember his last name. It's Chris, but I don't want to mess it up because that's an actual human being, and I don't want to like step on their toes. Okay.
Chris Kringle, Chris
It's like
Cross.
I want to say Black Block, but I don't think that's
Black Block.
Am I crazy? Let's see. We're going to be doing character design, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. His artwork is awesome. Let me send a link to his work if I can find that. Oh my gosh. Why is this so bad? Beep. Blackstock. I was
Blackstock.
so close. Chris Blackstock. And his work is awesome. So I'm gonna show you guys. Where's Blackstock? LinkedIn. Come on. There we go. There's the, it's theblackstock.com. Beep. Bop. That's in the chat. Oh, I have to, what? Verify your email address before you start chatting. I'm literally logged in and streaming on Behance. What are you talking about?
You could share it on the Discord and I could share it on the chat.
That's so dumb. Alright, I'm putting it in your Discord. Oh, but anyways, I'm super excited for Adobe Live. I can't wait to hang out with y'all on the big stage, and apparently Behance doesn't think I'm here. Verify my email? Who are you? Do you know who I am? Behance? Apparently not. My iPad fell. Oh no. Oh god.
What time on Thursday?
That's gonna be at 9:30 a.m. on PST. 9:30 to 11:30. And also, Chris has already been on Adobe Live before, so if you want to check that out, it is on his website page. I think they're embedded on there, which is so smart. I should embed all my Adobe Lives into my website page. It's a good call.
Oh yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a back catalog to work through to get it to that point.
What?
Do you have to do it individually to embed them?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's
been a few,
a lot.
I mean,
A whole year's worth.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're thinking these ones?
Oh, which ones were you thinking?
I was thinking Adobe Live.
Oh, the Adobe Lives. Sorry, I missed that.
No, totally. I mean, this is absolutely
I thought you said
the same
just
thing.
Adobe Streams.
It
thought
would take
it,
a long time, but it's also worth it. It would also be really worth it. Because I think that's almost like a reward to be like, oh yes, every stream, this one, and it's like 2 hours every single time. Like, wow, how rich in streams are we?
Jake Green says, I'm doing okay, Anna. Bye!
Oh, bye! Have a good day! Have a great weekend! Bye!
Mercurial says about internet costs. The worst month we've had, we used 900 gigabytes. I have no idea what we were doing or watching. And Tim says, with daily live streams and an unhealthy relationship with my YouTube sub box, I was using about 1.5 terabytes per month. It's a lot of interneting.
I don't know. I don't have like a scope for like how much that is. I know terabytes sounds like a million, but
yeah, who's good with analogies?
Exactly. Like, give it to me in terms of
fruit.
Train cars. I don't know.
Why train cars?
How many train cars are in
the internet?
The internet. Yeah,
how much can one train car hold of internet?
How much internet is? No, do it in computers. Like, oh no, wait, what's a good?
It is already in computers. That's where the internet is.
No. Oh, in terms of YouTube videos, that would be a great one. Okay, so how many YouTube videos does it take to get to a terabyte of internet?
What's a YouTube video?
Say
full
like,
hour? 4K content?
20
so many
minutes,
variables.
HD.
So at 1080, we're maxing out at.
1080.
Nothing more than that for Anna.
Nothing
She's
more.
got a beautiful monitor.
Yeah, I got a monitor that can play like 4K in true resolution.
You should watch a YouTube video in 4K and see.
I watch it like on half the screen, like zhuzhed over there. I'm more listening than watching. Yeah.
It might just be like, these are the truest blacks I've ever seen. I can't even tell where the screen starts and stops.
I'm in it.
Just 1080 for me, please.
And then, no, the whatchamacallit. I just watched one that probably would look good in 4K. Julian Solomita always does really good, like cinematography level stuff, but while doing the goofiest stuff. This time he was cooking TikTok hacked foods out in Death Valley. I want to say it was, and it was just, you know, random goofiness, which is what he do. But then it's like interspersed with these really cinematic shots with like beautiful footage, and it's like, wow, there's like an eagle swooping down or something, and it's just like pretty, and then he's like and you're just like, okay. This is internet content.
Mercurial says we average 500 to 600 gigabytes a month. Bits? Bytes? Which is it?
How many
bits?
How many videos is that?
Bits. Nariel says, you help me so much.
Oh.
Narella, I believe.
You help me so much. Thank you for being here.
Mercurial says, Peacock is free for a lot of content, but there is some pay content, I believe.
It just makes me think of 30 Rock so much. Do you know how many times they're like, the Peacock? And Argus. Do you remember the Peacock that was possibly a reincarnated person? Oh my gosh.
Argus.
The Peacock.
Right?
Yeah, it's one episode. I don't expect you to remember. Although I kind of do.
Well, I also don't remember whose father painted the Da Vinci Mona Lisa from a one-to-one recreation.
God.
So,
Whose father painted the Da Vinci Mona Lisa.
Okay. Well, it was your joke because it's not real.
It's so real.
Also, Jake Green says beep bop. Okay, gotta go get
beep bop.
Bim bop. Bye for real.
Ooh, yum. Wait, is that what you're having? Ooh, beep and bop.
I'll see you all next week. A whole week.
Next week.
Ugh. Bye.
Are you exhausted? Just thinking about it?
Just seems like a long time. Jake Green was just like, okay, I'm leaving. See you later.
Well, actually, he came in being like, I gotta go, but hi. So we were grateful to have him for even a second.
I wanted more.
I want more. I want to be where the Jakies are.
Mm-hmm. I want to see them shaking.
Oh my gosh.
Hero says bye, Jake. Dancing. On those, what are they called? Feet.
Snap.
Heck yeah. What are you kidding? This is Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I know, right?
Photo mode. Only, exclusively.
I'm here to take photos. That's it.
Just like Spider-Man. I am just Peter, like Parker. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's too good.
Uriel says a song is 3 to 4 megabytes, so a gig is 1,000 meg. A terabyte is 1,000 gigs.
Gonna need an infographic here.
Hillary says that was a great Julian impression. I was also thinking about 30 Rock.
I'm so glad somebody gets it. Aries coming in hot. And 30 Rock is amazing. I don't know if you'll be able to find but
what?
You gotta watch like all of Julian's content to get it.
Who's Julian?
Julian Solomita. YouTube.
Wait, I thought we were talking about 30 Rock.
Hillary said that was a great Julian impression.
I thought it was from that scene about the peacock and the person that he was turning into. I thought his name was Julian.
No, that's Argus. Keep up.
Oh, it was Argus.
Yeah.
I thought I was wrong. Okay, I was mixing up two different contents. I thought Julian was in an episode of 30 Rock. That's where my brain is bad.
That would be very weird. But also...
It all makes...
It'd be like the one in the corner that's like, I don't like that guy. And then it'd just be like, in the corner. I don't like that blue guy. Oh man, I love 30 Rock too. I need to rewatch it.
Mercurial says, so the internet says a 4K UHD video will cost about 7 gigabytes an hour to stream into your home. That's a lot.
Add that up. How many?
So that's like if you watch how many movies a month before
out of the internet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me why.
Yeah. Based off of the limit of, was it a terabyte?
Yeah,
material?
we're talking about terabytes.
1.5?
I feel like that's a good marker of like, okay, I get what a terabyte is in terms of storage. So for data, I just need it. Say it to me like I'm negative
Watching
5
a
years
movie.
old.
Whoa.
I am
I
an
don't.
amoeba.
All of a sudden, I don't think you know how math works.
Nope.
Or biology. -5 is like your parents were planning in a very structured way of when they were gonna have a child.
Exactly. They were like, I know I want kids someday. Wow.
You started as an idea more than you started as any other kind of biological matter.
Obviously. I am
You were
concept.
literally
That's
a brain
just like,
child.
V for Vendetta, and I will never die. Whoa! Did
Unlike
you guys
me,
watch V for Vendetta?
completely accidental.
Sorry,
I don't have a negative timeline. That's so true. I don't. You took that from me.
Karma police.
Can you do it real quick? Can you imagine me before my parents did?
Yeah.
Just in your imagination, be like, okay, it's the 1980s. I'm thinking about Anthony being born in 1989. This was before his parents did, so thank you.
You're welcome. That'll be $50.
I did it to myself.
Oh my gosh.
So is this like prophesizing?
I didn't know you had such power.
It was a concept of a concept to myself.
What is an idea? What is a concept?
I think I just time traveled.
So that's how it works. Oh my gosh. Time isn't a circle. It's an amorphous blob, like a newly formed bubble that meets another
Mobius
bubble,
strip.
and then they turn into a double bubble, and then they go.
Did you see that? You saw that? You sent that to me.
What? No. What?
You sent that to me. The bubble combining
video
on Twitter. You did. You sent it to me on Twitter. Oh. You sent me this video of a diver that
every time. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah! That was a bubble ring.
Wait, that was exactly what you were describing, a bubble combining. What are you talking about?
Underwater? Wow. And their rings? Wow. But yeah, once I send something to you on any format, I immediately erase it from my mind. It's like how I wipe my hard drive.
Like, Anthony, remember this, because I won't.
No. I'm just
enter.
Like, you need to see this. My job is done. It's over now. I won. I won the game. Woo! I don't know if anybody else's mind works like that, but that's definitely how mine does.
Works is a nice word.
How dare you, sir? Oh my gosh. By the way, Craig of the Creek is so good. We've just been continuously watching, and there are 40 episodes per season.
How many seasons are there? Wait, are they? They're short episodes. They're 10
short
episodes.
But
or I mean, 10-minute episodes, right?
Please, yes.
Yeah. Is that a Cartoon Network standard now? Because I feel like Steven Universe were also 10-minute episodes.
I do not know. We need a child who watches everything that they put out. Please.
I need a child.
I need a child. I need a child. It's like they always say.
I need a big, strong child to do this yard work.
Okay, that's a different vibe, but sure.
It's from Over the Garden Wall.
A big, strong child. What?
Yeah. Remember?
No. Clearly,
because Beatrice the bird was like, "I'll do it." Like, and then the witch was like, "I need a big, strong child." You know, okay. It's fine. I don't remember 30 Rock. I don't remember Da Vinci Daddy. Daddy Da Vinci.
Daddy Da Vincio.
Daddy Da Vincio. And you don't remember this.
I don't remember life. Whoops,
or the Twitter messages you sent me. So we each have our faults. What? Why is that gross? I literally just told you I remembered it. Am I gross?
Who are you trying to please?
Am I excitedly gross right now?
Oh my gosh. Okay, dial it back. Welcome to the stream. My name's Hannah Daviscourt.
Yeah.
This is Anthony Sims. What's up? We time traveled to make Anthony exist. There's just a lot going on. I can't post things in the chat apparently. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my gosh.
Funny.
So at close-up range, I feel like I like it. at backed up range. I like it more now that I think the big thing was setting this leaf back. For some reason, that's making my brain really happy. That back leaf being just like a little bit zhuzhed back. Zhuzh! It's happening. So maybe I'll
You did it!
separate.
But we don't know the origins of the word.
I mean, who knows the origin of anything except for Wolverine?
Why?
There's a whole movie about it. It's called Wolverine Origins. I'll look it up.
Oh, excuse me. Look who's remembering things.
I'm remembering everything. Anthony isn't
It's all
actually my
coming
friend.
back.
He just...
Oh my god! You broke yourself.
I just gave up on that sentence. The bit was weak, okay? And it let go mid-stream. I don't know.
Midstream. Well, yeah, actually, speaking of midstream, we're almost to monkey pause. We have 8 more minutes.
How are we also almost a monkey pause? I don't understand.
Uriel says 1 terabyte equals about 146 hours of 4K UHD video stream.
Wait, say that but slower. No, I need to look at it. So 1
terabyte. Yeah.
About 146 hours of 4K. So 146 hours in a month? Is that what everybody's watching? What?
If they have a data cap of a terabyte, I guess. 146 hours, and movies are 2 hours each.
Can
roughly.
You get
What's
analytics
that
of your
divided by
watching
2?
Time on YouTube?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
YouTube analytics. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's for people who have videos and post them, and they can see who's watching. But then, if I'm the watcher, can I see how much I'm watching?
Who watches The Watchmen?
Who watches The Watchmen?
Who? All of a sudden, that Who Let the Dogs Out song.
Yeah, it's always been Who Let the Dogs Out.
That's the theme song for Watchmen. I forgot.
You're not stuck here. Wait, I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck in here with me. Wow. That was a quote from Watchmen. You're welcome. I did it.
The wow part, even?
Wow. Yeah. You didn't know.
Uriel says about Wolverine, but they retcon it all the time, so no origins.
Oh my gosh, I'll just take back that origin and that one. We don't know how you were born. We don't know who you fought. Yeah, basically.
What are you working on?
Oh, you can't see. I just wanted the overlap here to work better with the banana back there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So, the point of
and this is
out,
Fresco on your iPad, right?
Indeed.
Just for anyone that's joining currently. Because we've been on desktop for the past couple of streams, but we switched back over to iPad because it's a little bit more stable.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the end of the last stream where we were doing desktop Fresco and it was literally like, select a color. Now you can paint. Like, oh my gosh.
I'm trying to fill the canvas and time. That was my favorite quote from the stream.
All of it. So, this time it's working much more better. And, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just want to feel like this piece is at the right place that we can get into the deets. What do you think?
I think you should bring up your other one and see if it feels like it lives in the same space.
I could do that. Which one should we go for?
Most recent, kitty cat.
Dog is the most
Dang.
recent.
Well, that one's not finished.
It is. I finished it.
I
just haven't posted it.
Oh. Spoilers.
Yeah. Do you want it?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I love spoilers.
I do.
Unlike some people I know. Stop. I'm always going to be bitter about it.
No spoilers. Wait, spoilers.
I'm into it.
Okay. It's
Uriel
awkward,
says,
here you go.
I think I'm done for now. Gonna go make dinner. Switching to the phone. We're gonna be in the kitchen.
Uriel, what's up? New Uriel
What's up? Welcome back.
How you doing? I can't see anything because of the darn Fresco. I wish I could minimize it. Okay. Anyways, part of your text is blocked out. I'm gonna sneeze.
Why is part of my text blocked?
Because I cannot shrink down the Fresco thing, and I have... Oh, God. Everything went away. Oh, no. Come back.
You shook it. You shook it. You knew you shouldn't.
Again.
You shook it.
I shook
You're not supposed to shake it. You can't.
I'm shaking every time.
I don't think shaking it makes it come
does.
back.
When you shake it twice, it comes back. Ah, I did it. See, I told you.
You have to say it 3 times, shake it 3 times,
Okay.
and rub the genie's bottle 3 times.
Okay, I think this is the best place to put it. Just like slowly going to the other side. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. So, this is...
You sneezed? Gesundheit.
Thank you. Bless me.
Mercurial says. I didn't even know
Bless this mess. Thank you.
I was yelling at you.
Don't shake it, don't shake it!
You're gonna sneeze again.
Meanwhile, I'm just like... Anyways, this is the Dogberry. Strawberry dog. And it's a little sheep.
Look at you, strawberry dog.
Covered in the bog. I don't know. Definitely more assured of its colors than this one, where it's like, I know what I am. I'm not sure what I am. I know what I am.
Maybe you just make them bright red.
I don't want.
They don't have to be
colors.
this kind of lizard.
What if?
Blue. We could look up other Hawaiian lizards and see if there's more colorful bunch.
What? No,
Or
it's
just
not the lizards.
banana leaf lizards.
I am not talking about the lizards at all. I'm thinking of the leaves in the sky. That's the big part. Like their relationship. I'm not sure about. Are they
because
happy?
They're too contrasting, and the other one's more monochromatic.
I think it's the values. It is more contrasty. I don't know. That's the thing. It's like you're asking me, and I don't know.
Or is it that the lizards just aren't popping enough or off as much as the dog?
The overall color spectrum. I think maybe.
You just don't like
on
it
the
because
iPad,
it's lighter.
Well, that is part of it. There's a struggle there. But on the iPad, you guys can't see it really well. But everything is a little bit lighter and brighter. And on the computer, like this blue is more saturated and more cyan.
Yeah.
So it does feel different. Oh, whoa. Oh, me. Oh, my.
I'm also seeing it on 2 different monitors where I could see the more cyan type of like sky bluish almost color.
Yeah.
But more cerulean maybe. And the more faded one on the other screen. And I think they both work. So I don't know. I'm not mad about it. I like the color combos on this one. But it's just the lizards are a second read more than the cat and the dog, and I don't remember the mouse one, but those all felt like the animals are front and center and the fruit is secondary. This one feels reversed, where the fruit is primary and the lizards are like a second read.
True. All right. Whoa. It's big. Here's the mouse one.
Oh, yeah. You had little quote bubbles for them in the post, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any apples? No. All fresh out, or something like that.
That's the line.
There it is.
Look at those colors. They're so confident in themselves. They know who they are.
I love the stars on the apples. That's super cute.
Yeah, I know, right? And there's a little heart in the leaf.
This was the second or first?
Second. So
cat, mouse, dog, lizard.
Cat was first. It has the most negative space, which I also like. I think one of the things that I like about these guys is that this one has a light background. What am I thinking? I love that color, everything in the background.
Yeah, that one's so good. I love it.
The colors are just very
It feels so, mossy and spring, and I love it. Great colors.
Experiment more wildly. I'm going to change the sky color and just see what I feel. I know you love the blue, and we might come back to it. I'm just going to experiment.
Do it. It's also monkey paws time, so maybe that's a good thing to come back to.
Okay. Monkey. Punky. Paw, paw, paw. Okay, so monkey paws is a hand stretch that we like to do together. So if you wouldn't mind joining us, I will give instruction. So first, we're going to put our hands out in front of ourselves, arms straight, and fingers to the sky, palms away, and we're going to curl our
this is what I was going to
into
tell you.
A monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah.
There's a pocket here.
Secret pocket?
I've had this jacket for 2 years.
You could
and I did not know.
I don't know what in there.
What a great spot to hide things. Literally, the person that was wearing it didn't even know.
The ultra hiding space. Second pose is we're going to put our fingers down to the ground, palms towards us, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Good job. Third pose is we flip our palms out, fingers down, and then we curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Great job. Fourth and final pose, we put our fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Now we repeat these 4 poses for a few seconds, just holding to get a good stretch. And we repeat them about 10 times so that we can get a good
look at you
stretch.
And their decorated finger.
I have my ring on today. Because we went and got vaccinated, and whenever we're out in the world, I like to put the ring on. Put a ring on it! And it's also a really pretty ring. It's got a tourmaline stone, and then it's got 2 leaves wrapping around it. It's like
it is
Rivendell.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Custom made.
Yeah, custom made by B.E.M. Knock of Jacksonville, Southern Oregon. It's called Jacksonville Gems and Jewelry. Go there if you can. It's amazing. B is amazing. Beep. Bop. Boop. So, once you are done with the hand stretches, get a good stretch out of those. I'm gonna do extra like this because I feel like that feels good to me. Yes. Then we just gently shake out our hands. A big yawn from the little boy. And
now's the time.
Gently shake out your hands to loosen back up. Do some shoulder rolls. Loosen.
I'm wearing so many layers today.
Why?
I don't know. I got cold. I'm wearing 3 layers.
Wow. Yeah, you are dead.
And shorts.
Just on top.
What an outfit. I've got this yellow jacket and yellow shorts on. I look ridiculous.
No, I like it. Monochrome.
Who wears monochrome? It's like jacket and shorts. That's supposed to be 80 degrees today.
Literally a trend right now on like Pinterest or whatever is monochrome outfits. So you're in the zeitgeist. Try to get your ear as high as possible on each side. Whoops,
I'm just trendy. So trendy. Yeah.
And then look to the side as far as it's comfortable.
What are you doing tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah.
I feel like there's something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
is just a blank part of my brain. I guess the wrinkle smoothed out. I am not sure what the future holds.
Car stuff?
Probably not. I'm not sure. I feel like there's something. I don't know. And then I'm just gonna stretch my back a little bit and wiggle around your legs. Make sure you get some movement in, and then also put your ankles in circles so that you can stretch those out just like your wrists. Let's do some hand dances. I'm gonna change it to hand dancing. Hand dancing.
Well, if you're free on Sunday or Saturday, we should hang out.
Absolutely. I agree.
Because Sunday's the day.
Is the day that you're fully vaccinated?
Yeah.
How exciting! Oh my gosh, we could be maskless. Outdoors, I guess. I don't know. James is still not fully vaccinated. I mean, he got the shot, but 2 weeks until T cells, so.
That's what I'm at.
That's what you're at. You're fully vaccinated, buddy.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Pretty exciting.
Let's just hang out in... we should switch back. Okay, there we go. In a backyard. Let's go to my parents' backyard and just have a whole gathering. We'll drink seltzers. That's their thing now.
Barbecue.
Barbecue!
bring some portobello caps.
Actually, yeah. Costco has portobello caps back in stock, so I'm gonna get them.
Nice.
I'm gonna experiment with the background color, and we're just gonna see what it feels like. Okay, there's no nothing.
Right or
okay?
wrong.
Exactly. We just.
Uriel says, thinking about making chicken Alfredo for dinner.
Ooh.
And pasta is super easy. Alfredo sauce is too. Chicken, super easy. Boom, done.
Boom, chicka, done. I love
Anthony Jackson in the chat saying, those colors are looking very bright and vibrant. I love it.
I love it, sort of, but I also feel frustrated with it, sort of. So there's like, I don't know, part of my brain is just not liking it. And I think it's because, one of the things is it's because the other ones came so naturally, where it was just like, oh, boom, done. I mean,
just like chicken Alfredo.
Exactly like chicken Alfredo. In fact, I call them that. Chicken Alfredo! But the thing is, I still had to work on the other colors. Like, the other ones didn't necessarily, like I say, they come naturally, but it's not like they're like, boom, one and done or anything like that. It's more like, the experimentation happened a little fast, and so it didn't feel necessarily like, I don't know what to do. It's more like, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do this. And perhaps that's just a mental state that, like, I haven't hit as much on this one, but that's totally fine. It's just an endless experiment, right?
Right.
And art.
Did you watch any of the Be Cool book?
I did indeed. Yeah, SVS had a book, what would you call that?
Review?
Book
breakdown?
Review? Analysis?
Yeah, breakdown analysis.
Yeah, with David Hone, who was a previous teacher of ours, and just all around amazing children's book artist, as well as teacher, an amazing teacher. And it was wonderful. He's so brilliant. David is, and as well as Dan Santat, he was analyzing the book Beagle, which if you guys haven't heard of that one, definitely check it out. It's amazing. It's about an imaginary friend.
Yeah, the end pages on it were really cute. Were you there for that part where they were talking about the end pages?
End pages? I don't think so.
So at the beginning, it's a bunch of imaginary friends in their own little boxes, and at the end of the book, it's the imaginary friends with their friend.
Aw, sweet.
Yeah, and at the beginning, the story is of Beagle trying to find his imaginary, or his friend, because he's the imaginary one. And at the beginning, wait, is that how it was? Well, he was alone in one, and then he had his imaginary friend in the other.
Right.
Or his real friend. And what were the first pages of the end pages? How would you say that? The first end pages?
Beginning end papers is what I call them, but whatever.
End papers, yeah. Anyway, it was cute. I liked it. There were some clever things hidden throughout.
Absolutely, yeah. That sounds just like that book was made with love. You can tell. And it's adorable and heartwarming. I also really enjoyed, oh my gosh, what is it called? The Fall? Is that what it is?
Same author?
Yeah, it's Dan
Illustrator? Yeah.
That one was really well done. That was the first one I read of his. After the Fall, that's what it's called. How Humpty Dumpty got back up again. And same thing as with Beagle, the visual meanings and like just the visual metaphors and imagery, it all works so well.
You have a favorite children's book currently?
How
often do you read new ones?
I am going through all of my children's books right now and rereading them every night. And I'd say I'm like more than halfway through my physical copies, but then I have a bunch of them on the iPad. We could just read them together right now. But yeah, there's so many great ones. Golly. Last night I read Hellboy, so I'm trying to like think of one. Like, what did I read last night? Hellboy. Which is not a children's book. Actually, very far from it. Oh, I'm not sure. I can't choose. Sorry.
What was the latest one that you read other than Hellboy, but like a children's book?
Oh, it was the Eric Carle one that was it's The Hungry Caterpillar, but it's like I Love You Mom, I think it was called. And it's basically just a sweet little like I love you mom because you helped me with all these things, very young kind of aged one. And what was the other one I read with it? I always like bring two to bed to read.
Wait, who wrote that one or illustrated that one?
Well, it's Eric Carle, Carl with an E at the end. And I don't know if it was actually him or if it was the Eric Carle like foundation or whatever. There's like a group of, they keep like his artwork going. I don't know. Anthony Jackson says this rain will never end. It will end, and you will have so many plants that are so happy because of it. Maybe even a new creek. What do you guys think of this?
I think it's lovely both ways. Do you want to value check it and see if one works stronger than the other?
I'm still thinking.
What thoughts are you thinking?
I think that it goes away from realism more, which I like. This one, it feels like maybe I'm actually trying to paint a real scene with like a sky and leaves and bananas, when really what I want is abstract color and leaves and fruit.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to all make sense. I kind of want it to not make sense.
Maybe go with purple. I think that's like a color that doesn't seem as natural even as red.
I just think the red keeps or pinkish red, whatever this is, keeps the tropical feel.
Oh, okay.
But we can try a purple.
It definitely does keep the tropical feel. I'm just thinking, like, if you're going from a blue sky to a red sky in a tropical location, it's not that abstract, because I see red sunsets a lot.
Okay.
Whereas purple, I feel like I don't see as much. But that's not to say that the red doesn't look good.
Whoa.
And the blue looks good too.
What kind of purple are you thinking? Like bluish purple or reddish purple?
Yeah, bluish purple. Or maybe a reddish purple if you wanted to lean red to begin with. See, maybe if just toning it towards more purpley red. And then swing it the other way and see what that looks like.
Well, it's not as easy to do in Fresco because we don't have adjustment layers. So.
Oh, okay.
Slow going to paint it all in.
Wait, how did you change all the red to purple so quickly?
Color layer that I clipped to the sky layer that I had painted.
Yeah.
Decisions.
D. Ross says, heartwarming, this is good.
Yeah. Do you guys have any favorite books that you've been reading lately? Anthony?
I've been slowly reading a couple of self-improvement books, Atomic Habits, Why Buddhism is True, and The Upward Spiral. And then I read the graphic novel of The Last Unicorn, and now I'm reading the novel of The Last Unicorn.
The novel?
Yeah,
how novel
by
is it?
Peter S. Beagle. It is pretty novel. Is James reading anything that you're not reading?
What is he reading? Oh, Jurassic Park. Yeah. He was
Oh,
very
yeah.
close at the end of that one. It's good stuff. But yeah, he says that Lex is much more annoying in the book than the movie. And
Yeah, the movie is superior to the book in almost every single way.
but it's kind of amazing to be like, oh yeah, this is a good book, and then it's just like, it was made better. Like,
Yep.
I love that. Good job, Spielberg. And everybody else who worked on it.
All the dinosaurs.
All the dinosaur actors, they deserve their credit, okay? Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Madness. That's gray. That's like when they were talking about mauve in The Secret Life of Colors, they were like, this grayish purple. It's kind of the color of liver or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh.
What a comparison.
What a way to describe something. This disgusting pallor.
You know that thing you see all the time? Livers?
Liver and onions.
I had that as a kid.
Did you? Oh, I only ever saw it on Rugrats. And it was like the grossest thing. They were like, no, not liver and onions. Blech. Or wait, was that Rugrats or was that a different one? One of those kids shows on Nickelodeon was like, liver and onions. What?
Yeah, which is 100% just like a mental thing because it tastes just like other meat does. It's all about the seasoning and preparation of it, but the thought of eating the liver, I guess, is where it kind of grosses me out.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that at least I have never eaten liver, and it's been a long time since I've eaten any meat, so I really can't say for myself, but a lot of people that I've watched eat it on like shows and stuff say that it is kind of metallic because of how much iron it has. Like, that's the difference in taste.
I wonder if that's always a thing, because why would people eat it if it tasted like pennies?
Because it's there. I don't know, man.
Euro says the liver texture is very, very different.
Texture?
Yeah, I could see how texture would play a role into why people might not like to eat it. Kind of like calamari, the rubbery quality or something.
For sure.
Or fish, even. 4 fish.
4 fish? 4? 4 of them?
1 fish? 2 fish?
Where, red fish, blue fish. That's what I said. Don't take away my. Hey. That's what I say.
So say we all.
Okay. I think I like this one best. What do you think?
Okay, which one? The red one?
I like the pinky pink.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll allow it. Everybody else, tell me what you think. Pinky pink.
Mercurial says, yeah, agreed. Very different texture. And Uriel says, also, it's very good for you. And then Uriel goes on to say, really? So say we all? It's a Battlestar Galactica thing.
Battlestar Galactica.
Starbuck.
Starbuck. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to rewatch that. Merge all the layers. Beep, beep, beep. Merge the layers. Oh, that didn't work out.
Nobody's voted yet.
Wait, is there a thing?
No, I didn't make one, but I just figured people would say in the chat what they preferred. But
hey guys,
looks like it's too late. You already merged them all together.
Oh yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, no one say anything in the chat. Jessica in the chat saying hello.
Hey Jessica, how are you doing? You having a good day?
Euro says, "Oh, I know what it's from."
Oh, I know what.
You're just so impressed that I just casually insert that into everyday conversation. That must be why.
Oh my gosh. I'm impressed that you casually did the thing.
Jessica T says, I vote pink. correct. Good vote.
You win. Huzzah! A winner is you. Yeah. I think we'll have to use, obviously, this pink for the booty bumps. That was like one right here or something. And then, guess what is gonna really pop? That blue eye.
The blue. You take it back from the corner of the leaf where the sky once was. This is how it lives on through the painting.
Exactly. Look at that guy. He is
Uriel
wired.
says, "It is known."
It is known. Oh my gosh.
Khaleesi.
Oh, can we make this one a star? Yes, I'm gonna have a star in his eye.
Ooh, Ringo Star.
Bop. He's like, oh, I can see it all now. Oh, but it's gotta be yellow because obviously he's looking at the bananas and they are reflecting in his beautiful eyes. You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, it looks like a marshmallow. Gobble it up.
What? Why are you marshmallowing my lizard friend?
Not the whole lizard, just the star in the eye. Looks like the shape of a Lucky Charm marshmallow.
Okay. I didn't know.
Looks fluffy. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. It's literally one of the first things he mentions.
Pots of golden rainbow and the red balloon. I know.
So you do know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, right. You like to brag and lie.
What a best friend you've chosen, eh? Oh, right. You like to brag and lie. Two of my favorite things. I want to steal.
Well, I want all of the star marshmallows plucked out of a Lucky Charms box and given to me for my birthday. On a cake.
Gosh. Oh my
Funfetti.
Seriously, man. By the way, that's one thing we should do this weekend is make a shopping list for all of the things that we're going to get for the birthday extravaganza. Okay?
Yeah, okay. We'll do that. I need to go shopping.
Yeah, you do. Get it.
Maybe I'll do it on Monday. Do you think that's going to be an absolute nightmare? Or is Costco even open on Monday?
Man, I don't know. The outside world is an enigma. I live in here. That's it.
I just assume I'll be busy on Sunday.
I'm going to bring up the lizard reference. Assume you're busy on Sunday.
Yeah, because I'm fully vaccinated and I'm going to see you and Gary. That's my goal.
It's exciting. Just as a reminder of the butte. Look at these guys.
Oh.
Wow, they're so
That's why I thought he was blue back there, because his whole tail's kind of like a gradient to blue. And his little feet.
His little feet. Yeah,
not
his
red markings.
Well. Red markings.
Oh, it is?
And then...
His butt?
Well, I made his booty a little, like, blue.
Yeah. Booty blue.
He's got the booty blues. And then these guys. And then what was the other thing that I noticed? Tell me. Oh, it was the blue feet. Yeah. Blue-footed booby. Do you guys remember finding that out as a kid and being like, they're amazing?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Alessandra says, I like the blue one, but pink one is fine too. Yeah, that's how
my heart. That's fine, I guess.
It's fine.
I dislike the colors behind the face, so I'm just gonna...
Why don't you like them?
That's what I was talking about last time. Like my way of figuring out whether I like things or not is basically to drag my eyes across the canvas, and wherever my eye hits and I say eh or like ooh, you know, you gotta just like fix that. It's a lot of noise things. Ain't that just the way though?
Hey, look who has the over the garden wall references down pat.
I'm here to burgle your turds. Oh my gosh, our next one should be turtles. Ah! Should we have a guest star? And it could be Taylor with Yuri.
Wow. Reference cool? Live.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so obviously there's a lot to fix on the leaves and stuff, like all these little areas. But that's kind of the beauty of it, is these leaves are really fun to paint. So I don't even mind going in there and being like...
And you get the added element of what was previously there before, offering a little bit of color texture.
Exactly. You don't want to completely cover it. It's just like a little... Okay,
So
now
it's
it makes
great
sense.
to have a destructive workflow like this.
It's actually very nice.
An illustrator. It actually offers a lot of tooth. For me, I would be panicking. I'm like, I have to redo this work, and I have to get rid of the blue stuff behind it because the sky isn't supposed to be blue anymore.
Exactly, and I'm like, yay,
it's too
blue!
Finicky. Yeah. Abstracty. That should be the future of art. Can the future of commercial art just be abstracted?
Yes.
Destructive work that isn't so painstakingly boring to do.
The style is fun and easy.
Yes.
That's what we do.
That's all I want.
That's honestly what I'm trying to make my career, is just like, you're cool with the like minimal but funnest work. Okay, I'm down. I'll give that to you for money. Beep beep beep. Blue blue blue. Our baby blue. And I'm gonna design out their feet and make them more pleasing, because that's also fun part. That's fun part for me. Which is, remember, like, the most important thing to me when doing these is just to be having fun with it and not taking it too seriously and being like, well, it has to be like this, or else we wouldn't have wound up with stars on the apples.
Hey, didn't 10 minutes ago you were like, hey, it's not abstract enough. It has to be like this.
Yeah, but I have goals for it, yes, but the abstract parts are the fun part. So I was basically saying, like, I need
it's
to
not
make this
fun
more fun.
yet. Yeah.
Need to zhuzh. Oh yeah, and let's by the way, whoa. Whoop, check those values again. Most contrast right here. Here. I think I'm gonna make this lizard overall darker. And then I don't want these leaves up here to be too dark. Like, I don't want them as dark as the ones down here, because they're more like the color is already delineating the difference between them and the sky, but also I don't want them taking away from the focal point at all, or focal areas, I should say. So yeah, I think maybe a little bit of a multiply layer. Why is that clipped? I don't know. And then, oh, okay, I was like, I don't know why, but I thought it was like the end of time that we had. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I don't know if I really clarified this, but because I owe less in taxes than I thought I did, I definitely can get an iPad now.
That's so exciting! Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anthony's getting an iPad.
I'm loving it up.
So we're going to have Fresco streams with Anthony next time.
Yeah, like a side-along thing. Absolutely. Paint this in your style. Mom's going to look bad.
What? No. You're just going to look the best.
Yeah, because Anna will be teaching me how to do it.
Yes, that's why.
Do you remember when we played Drawful or whatever it was, and I drew Batman, and then you drew my Batman, and it was better?
No,
than
it was
mine?
They were both the best. I loved them so much.
Uriel says dinner is ready.
Ah, Uriel! Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry suddenly. Uriel, I blame you.
About half an hour until the stream's over.
Absolutely, yeah. And what are you having for dinner, Uriel? Are you gonna make anything?
It sounded
good?
like chicken Alfredo.
Oh, so easy, so easy.
Yeah.
It's true. Good Alfredo sauce if you get that in your, what would you call it? Like your repertoire?
Repertoire?
Yes. Which is good.
Oh, it's nice out. I could potentially barbecue.
Oh my gosh, you should definitely barbecue. Do you have asparagus? Please say you do.
No,
darn it.
Okay.
I love asparagus.
I could do it. I need to like plan for barbecuing because I've got frozen ground beef and I need to thaw it out.
Ah, so you do burgers.
I would.
If I could.
Let's see. Well, because the other thing is I was waiting until I was fully vaccinated to go to an actual grocery store again. So I'm running low on a lot of like food items. So I don't have
just in general.
I don't have veggies to grill or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because we do shish kebabs sometimes.
Yum. Oh, I love shish kebabs so much. Marinate your veggies and grill them up good. I think actually binging with Babish, that, you know, Andrew, he just did a...
So formal.
I don't know if you know who, like, well, Andrew doesn't help either. I guess, sorry. Anyways, on his channel today, they did a live stream that was all about grilling. How appropriate. So if you tuned in, I'm sure it's on his channel now.
Okay, I'll watch it before tomorrow. Get some ideas.
Yes.
But wait, were we hanging out tomorrow or Sunday?
Who knows?
It looks like a horned lizard.
What?
Because the beige coming out of its face, it looks like a horn.
Oh my gosh, it does have a horn.
It's like that one from The Rescuers Down Under.
I love it. I want it to be a unicorn. Oh, happy accidents. Gone.
That could have been me.
That could have been me.
Happy accident.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Gone.
Stop. Oh my god, dark.
That's if you erase me from existence.
No, no, no. You're good. You're here. You're still here. Right?
Zoop.
No! Once again, I need to create a new layer. I did a painting layer where I was like, just paint. And then I did a multiply layer. And already I'm like, another layer.
It's a good thing it has so many layers. Fresco, the application.
Oh,
right?
indeed. Fresco, the application. Beep. Pop. Beep. Pop. Okay. Yes, I am digging this so much more now. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's really good when you feel happy about art. I think it's much better than struggling with it.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to say things that are true, and sometimes they might be a little...
Wait, no you don't.
What? Yeah, I do. I used to lie, okay? Now I don't.
That was a lie.
Anybody tuning into the stream, they're like, what? I used to lie, okay? Now it's all the truth, baby.
It's not easy
Being
to
green?
be me. What was that song?
It's not easy to
No.
be
Yeah.
me. No. Yeah. Thanks.
I didn't get it at first, but then I heard it in your voice. Who sings that?
I have no idea. Does anybody? I don't think so. That's not something that people know. No! Okay, there we go. What? You got a problem? What? Anthony. You can't just laugh over there. I need to know.
Shh, this is private.
The worst.
Artwork, good.
Thank?
Welcome.
Orange. Yes, orange is good. I wonder what the difference...
Getting any dopamine hits tonight.
Yeah? That's
You're like,
the
this
goal.
is good. Yes. Orange. Yes. Good. It's like every other stroke. You're like, oh,
It's
yes,
working
I'm
now.
loving this.
I told you this is what happens when the colors
Liz
start
Lemon
working.
makes spreadsheets.
No, not like that. Get out of here.
Similarities.
The whole thing could be color coded.
Oh my gosh! Orange, yes! Uriel says the name of the song is It's Not Easy to Be Me.
Oh my gosh,
By...
is it really that, like...
Wait, who did we say it was?
Okay.
Nickelback? Five for fighting. Thank you, Uriel.
Thank you, Uriel.
It's a Superman song.
Superman song? What does that mean?
It's a song about Superman?
What? It's
not easy to be me?
I think
Five for fighting?
I prefer Kermit's version. It's not easy being green. You get it? You get it? You get it?
It's not just... Yeah, that's a good one.
Be green.
Green.
That's how I
Freak.
joke now.
Oh, the plants are dying.
Yeah.
Withered on a vine.
Yeah.
Oh,
my gosh. It's all going together. No, I'm trying to figure out. There's not enough separation between our lizards
Church and state.
Yeah, that's true. That true.
That true. It's when too many things are true. That true. That true. That true too.
True. And again, this isn't. That's one of the reasons why I want it to be more abstract, is so that we don't think about realism where it's like, oh, the leaves are withered or whatever. It's like, no, they're just orange.
Uriel says, I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than some pretty face by side a train. It's not easy to be me. It's a Superman song.
And it's not easy. Golly, what is happening? It's so straight.
Wait, what was that? What? Are you pushing the thoughts back in?
Yeah.
What? The thinker has a different pose than that. Is that the like additional sculpture that they wheel up next to the thinker on hot days? Just you fanning the thinker.
Uriel, you're saying straight up Superman because it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman, that kind of thing. Not like, or maybe it did appear on Smallville or something like that. I don't know. But it's definitely not Superman singing it. That's all I know. For sure. Fine.
Why don't you think it's Superman singing it?
Because have you heard that sound of the voice? I'm more than a bird.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the singer could write it from Superman's perspective and sing it as their interpretation of Superman singing a song. I don't think they were trying to be Clark Kent singing a Superman song. I think they were trying to be Five for Fighting singing a Superman song. I'm on the Superman train.
I think that Five for Fighting is singing, and they're singing maybe from the perspective of a Superman.
Yeah.
But it's not Superman who's like, hello, I am Superman, and then it's like, I'm all
here is my song. No, I didn't think that. Good, we're all on the same page. That lizard has a red eyeball.
Don't we wish we all had that?
Uriel says, I'm only a man in a silly red sheet digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Are these actual lyrics from the song?
Clearly.
Or is it like the Kermit one where it's
Uriel's
like a big riff?
It
It's pretty good.
Obviously, we're going to have to listen to that after this stream. And all of our viewers right now are just like, I gotta look it up right now.
Does your OBS Ninja say standby? Mine said standby this entire time.
Your OBS Ninja? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mine says active.
Why does mine say standby? Oh well, it's working.
Also, I've been leaning out of the focus zone for so long. Hello, I am in focus.
Welcome back.
I'm more than a bird. Hey, Abraham says hello to both of us on YouTube. Hello, Abraham. Hello, 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 hello.
You get back to drawing. I'll deal with the chat. Hello.
No, that's my job.
Uriel says it's a song from the point of view of Superman wishing he could be more than just a hero. Oh,
I just think it's funny to think of Superman saying it's not easy to be me. Like, there are literally people, like, falling out of buildings, and he's like, well, what about my needs?
Hey, jeez. Superman, I don't know. Maybe he's like, I have to be there for everyone as often as I can, and it gets taxing. Great power comes great responsibility.
I'm not saying it's easy to be.
That's what he's saying.
Him. I'm saying I just imagine it at an inappropriate time where it's like he's literally like on the job and he's singing.
And he's just singing that song.
Yeah.
Catching people. Oh, okay.
They say like, that's a bird, that's a plane. No, it's Superman. And then he's like, actually, that's pretty offensive to birds, planes, and aliens. Check yourself.
And he laser beams them to death. Right.
Yeah, I mean, he could. It depends on what take of Superman you're doing.
I don't know.
By the way, we started watching just in the background the Zack Snyder cut of that thing. And man, it's just not very engaging, unfortunately.
The Batman movie or the Wonder League movie?
The Wonder League, yes.
What was it called?
Justice Friends.
Justice Friends. We'll get there. Hold on, don't tell us. Yeah, that movie's like 4 hours long.
Yeah, and I love Justice League stuff. And I'm like, where's Martian Manhunter for like the first hour or two? I don't know when he's going to come up. I don't know. It's, yeah, like 4 hours. And I thought, like, even just as background noise, this could be like just, I'm not really paying attention, but it's enough to distract like a little bit. And it's not even that engaging. Just kind of like, I'm bored.
That's unfortunate. I haven't watched it.
Yeah. I'm not into it. But, what was it? We watched Wonder Woman 1984, and I thought that there were parts of that I enjoyed. The ending was it weird seeing...
Was it Kristen Wiig as the bad person?
She's got a journey through the movie, and I think she's a good actress, so no, I wasn't really questioning of her. But you should watch it so we can talk about Kristen Wiig.
Okay, because the last thing I think I saw Kristen Wiig in was Bridesmaids, and it just felt like a 180 in direction of character.
I've seen her in more than that, and I feel like she's kind of worked her way through being typecast as funny lady.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did you see her in?
Golly, I can't remember. There was something that my brain is not reaching for. It's not even trying. It's engaged in the art, Anthony. Okay, I can't get there.
Oh, okay. Lean into it.
I don't know. Oh, man.
It's fine.
It's not working. Sorry. Are those too dark? Yeah, too dark. I take it all back. Wait.
Cannot erase on a hidden layer.
I was on the layer. Okay. We should add... Ooh, what if we had, like droplets of stuff? So it's looks like water has been here. Does it look like it's pooping? Sorry. Bop. I just want some kind of sense of movement and motion to this. Not that blue. This blue. Oh, yes. Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna go up and around with this one. So with these more abstract things, I wonder how you guys feel about it. I am always curious to know. Like, I got a mixed review. It's so funny, but like some people were like, "Oh, that's different. Oh, that's something else that I haven't seen you work on," and then other people were like, "This is so cool. Oh my gosh!" And it's, I mean, I really truly just did these for me, which is really fun, but as it comes out into the world and like people see it, especially streaming people, you know, you guys, I think that is not necessarily like anything that would decide like whether I move forward or whatever. Again, if you're just doing something for yourself, it shouldn't be about what people think of it or whatever. And so like I'm gonna keep doing it regardless, but if I feel like it, obviously. I am just curious to see what you guys think of more abstract pieces versus the more, what would you call the other ones? Like realistically rendered?
No.
Realistically conceptualized? I don't know.
No, the word realistic wouldn't really cross my mind for it.
Okay, so what would it be other than, like, what differentiates it from
stylized, I guess, more than abstract. Maybe that's the distinguishing word. Stylized character illustrations versus abstract paintings, because these ones are definitely more full canvas. Everything from corner to corner is covered in paint, whereas a lot of the other work you do is more spot illustration or one-off character type of thing, for like sticker sheets and patterns and things.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like the Cheese Quest one. You know what I mean? The mouse on the little, yeah, that kind of stuff. Like that would be full illustration painting, and then this full illustration painting. Like the difference between those two.
I would still say stylized characters more than this one. I think a lot of it has to do with the use of negative space as abstracted color scheming. Because other than that, if you were to replace that with like a as rendered as the leaf and lizards are background, it would match what your other artwork is. So it's really just the backgrounds that really break it apart from the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And the textures on it. Because you texture a lot of stuff, but usually your textures are a lot tighter on things. Or sure, more directionally like complementary. Like on the leaves, you could see that there's plenty of texture on it, but it's going in the direction that the leaf would go on, whereas the background's just like hatching.
Yeah. Agree. Ooh, yeah. I think this... it also is kind of, I don't know, weird or frustrating, I guess, to look at my screen and see the colors as they are, and then see on the computer screen, like, they're so much more saturated. So if you guys are like, wow, that's hot, or like really overly done, then just know that not actually. And I will definitely try to, when I export this in Photoshop or whatever, like make sure that the colors are a little bit closer to what I want them to be for the final export.
Mm-hmm.
Beep. I love drawing and painting these leaves, but I also need to remember to like keep it loosey-goosey.
We have about 10 minutes left.
Golly.
Well,
Why
8
gotta go
if
so fast?
8 if we're being accurate.
Are we ever accurate, Anthony?
No. About so many things.
What was it that I was gonna do after the stream?
What?
I
How
said
dare
I
you
was
put this
gonna...
pressure on me?
I told you. I told you.
We're going...
You're gonna remind me to do something, and I can't remember what it is.
Maybe it was posting the link for the OBS thing, but we did that.
Oh, okay.
Was that it?
I think so. I don't know. That's the reason I said, hey, Anthony. Because my brain just deletes it.
And this weekend we're going to make a grocery list.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if that's after this stream. It's just sometime this weekend.
Sometimes. Yeah. Is there any specific meal that you'd like along with our many, many desserts?
Barbecue.
I don't have a barbecue. So sorry.
Don't disappoint me.
I'll have to go buy a barbecue and learn how to use it? I don't know.
That
Are there
sounds
rules
good.
for that? I don't know.
Your apartment has a barbecue, doesn't it? Barbecue area?
Yeah, I'm not going outside. Nah.
Well, just do it inside then.
Oh, inside barbecue. That's fun.
Yeah.
Not at all dangerous.
Get a nice little fire pit going.
Yikes. Yeah, this is what I needed. Simplify the leaves in value and color. I think, yeah, that helps too, unfortunately. I really love crazy colors, but making the leaves all sorts of crazy colors was just too much. I mean, we can still add crazy colors back in. I'm just saying, for now, I need to calm it down so that I can really see what the like the values are and what we need to do to make the focal point the best. I think spending a little bit more time in the design phase for this one would have gone far. So that's a word to the wise. Learn from me.
Think about things before you do them.
More like, if you're keen on exploring something, just give yourself the time.
How would you go about exploring it?
Do multiple sketches of different compositions and maybe some color studies.
Do you thumbnail a lot?
Yeah, especially for client work.
For your thumbnails, are they sketchy thumbnails or are they color block or like value blocking thumbnails?
Usually sketchy, but if I need something value, like if I'm thinking, okay, next step, like in the process, then I'll go to value. So both.
Mm-hmm. So you start off sketchy, and then if you see that it has potential, you switch to value for the same thumbnail.
Well, I guess if you're thinking like, I'm going to do this project and I need just to do it, like I know that it's gonna happen, then I'm gonna go thumbnail, value, color, dive into the whole thing. But then if I'm thinking like, I don't know if this concept's gonna work out and I'm just gonna try it, then I'll probably live in the thumbnail stage for a while.
So for the thumbnails, are you drawing multiple different ones on the page, or are you drawing one and then erasing elements from it and then adding new things to it?
If I want to do one and then add elements or play around with it, then I duplicate it. And otherwise, I'm just doing multiple.
What would you say your average thumbnailing process is like? 20? 15?
It really depends on the piece. I think it all comes down to how clear of an idea I have for it. And if I'm struggling with just getting the ideas out at first, I know I have to stay in the thumbnail stage longer. So that can easily go up to 20, like no problem. And these are just like chicken scratch little ideas where it's just imagining what the piece could be and not worrying at all about like elements. So literally if there's a character in the scene or something, there'll be a circle. I'll just be like, they go here. That's it. And that's what composition is all about. It's just like that really broad strokes, laying stuff out in general.
So when you're ready to move forward with a thumbnail, do you scale it up to the full canvas size and work from the thumbnail, or do you do like a secondary thumbnail where you get it bigger so you could like delineate some of what your chicken scratch was and then go full canvas size with that?
I usually blow up the thumbnail to full canvas and then I do a sketch over so that I can get like, okay, more than a circle for a character, where I'm
Right.
like, okay, here's the actual sketch of the character. And then sometimes I'll do another sketch on top of that. Like that can go on for a while depending on how easily I can put the details in. But for personal work, I think I go straight from like thumbnail or sketch, like an in-between, where it's like I have some of the details but not all of it, straight into paint. And I think that sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. And that's kind of the point of doing it for personal work, is like you're feeling what you want to do next, not necessarily thinking, well, I have to figure out this step to make it the best it can be. And I think like that's the purpose of personal work, is not necessarily to be technically like always correct and like, yeah, I really figured out what the best layout was. It's to have fun with it, because art, after all the, like, you know, if you're making money from art and all that stuff, you don't want to lose what you love about it, and you will if you don't allow yourself to just do what you need to do and skip steps if need be.
Well said.
Thank you.
Hear, hear. So say we all.
What about you, Anthony? For anything, do you ever like thumbnail or come up with concepts before you execute?
I'm not comfortable with drawing all that much, so I don't thumbnail. I try to just set up, for photos anyway, that I'm doing currently with the toy photo stuff, set up a scene to what my eye thinks looks good. And then just like that would be the thumbnailing, is setting up the scene roughly and then putting the camera in front of it with the lens that you're gonna go with. And in my case, it's this Lynn's Baby Velvet 56 lens that I've been using, which got like a macro feature so I could get in really close if I want to, or at the 56mm level, which for the ones that I've been doing with like the centered figure, it's been pretty zoomed out. But yeah, getting the thumbnail of the set put up and then putting the camera in front of it and then working the set to fit in the frame how I want it, and then putting the figure in, and then putting in lights, and then
So
playing with
lights
lighting a
last.
lot. For me, yeah, they do. I don't know if that's typical in everyone's setups, but it feels like you want to get the most. For me, it's like you want room to work on the set, and having lights at your elbows, or like, because they're pretty close to the figure, because they're so small they have to be closer for the size that the lights are. I just need that room to maneuver and build the set and not have things in my way. And then putting the camera in there and just having the general house lights, I guess you would call them, on, so that I could see what the camera sees.
Okay.
And then composite it in that. So it's pretty flat lighting. That's just to see what I'm doing, or a high ISO to see what I'm doing. And then putting in the lights to get like the key light and the kicker and the fill light.
The kicker. That's the kicker.
That's the kicker. So things like that. I guess that's how I thumbnail for photography. But that's not to say in the past I've thumbnailed, like actually drawn out ideas of the setup I had in my mind of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But my drawing skills are just not strong enough to really convey what it is in my mind. And I feel like it's almost, for me right now at this current moment, a waste of time to try to sketch it out. Gesundheit.
Bless me. Thank you.
So I just sketch it out while I'm working. Low battery. Also, we're at 6 o'clock, so
Hey, perfect.
good time to wrap up. Alessandra says, "Oh, this is so vibrant. Good job, Anna."
Oh, thank you so much. You know, it's definitely come a lot further. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Let's group all this stuff up. So that we
While
can
you're
see the
grouping it
blue.
up, I just remembered you were talking about the speed or the time lapse feature that Procreate or Fresco has. and how you sit there and you're like, I don't know what to do next, but then it like cuts out those moments like you were saying.
Yes. Thank
And
goodness.
I don't think there's really an efficient way for me to like show a time lapse of me doing that, because I literally will sit there and stare at the set and be like, I don't know what to move for like 30 seconds. It's not quality content people want to watch.
And that's the really hard part of like making content about process, is having to just cut out it's like such a useless time thing. And then also when you're making it, you're thinking like, now I'm nervous because I'm waiting, and it's like I'm thinking about that rather than doing the thing that I should be doing, which is just creating.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I stopped doing like process videos like that. It's just, whoa.
Oh,
So thank you, Fresco,
totally
for
get
having
that.
just the automatic, like when pen touches this, that's when you recorded. Thank goodness. Okay, let's check out where we started. Whoa! Started today, ended today. What do you think? What do you think?
You've come a long way.
I'll definitely use those blues at some point. Like that. Excuse me. I don't think I'll stop doing this for a while. And one of the beauties of it is I can leave this one and pick it up anytime. I can just start another one at any point. And the only thing that's really my guide in all of this is animals and fruits and the pieces that have come before it. So thank you for hanging out with this one. I always love like streaming with you guys and getting your opinions on things live. Sorry if you liked the blue better. But who knows, maybe it will be blue by the end again. There really are no rules with this, and one of my favorite things I think that happened was the simplification of the leaves, especially this front one. It's got such an interesting shape and curl to it that I think that too many marks and too many colors kind of take away from it after a while, which is the lesson that I'll take away from this time. And that's one of the other things, is like, remember to learn as much as you can on every piece. They're not all meant to do the same things. Like it's not always the same goal with every piece, where it's like this has to be a showpiece or this has to be a client book piece or whatever. It just needs to be a learning experience in some way. And so I'm gonna funnel away plenty of little tips and tricks, but also the big one is definitely that leaf. So we will see you again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, let's say hi to Rin, because Rin couldn't make it because
hey, Rin.
they were feeling under the weather. So
and
yeah,
all of our
catch the
replay friends, thank you so much for watching. But Rin, I hope you feel better. I hope that no more migraines ever again come to you.
Yeah. Also, shout out to our mods, Kendall and Joe. They're not in today for other reasons, but
and
they're
thank
here
you to Anthony,
most of the time.
Also
so
a mod.
thank you. Oh yeah, thanks be unto me the most, because I'm actually here.
Be unto me, absolutely. And thanks for talking with me about some process stuff. That's always fun.
Yeah.
That's why I love the creative community, is because y'all get what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And also, everybody get vaccinated and stick around for more Behance streams. Give them all thumbs up because it really helps with the algorithm. And be kind to everybody, including
on
yourselves.
both Behance and YouTube. Give it that little thummy.
And stick around for more Behance streams on YouTube. We are doing streams on YouTube and Behance at the same time. So if you're ever in one chat and it seems like you're not being read, come to Behance. That's the one. And then also, Behance is a great community. So come join. It's really fun here. We will see you again sometime soon. Have a great night. Bye.
Goodbye.